How I ruined my snobby roommate's luxury wine tasting with a tiny tropical berry. I am a 24-year-old woman studying sensory biology. My roommate Victoria is incredibly snobby and constantly brags about her sophisticated, expensive lifestyle. She also has a terrible habit of stealing my specialty foods from the kitchen, claiming that if I leave things in the common area, they belong to everyone. Last Friday, Victoria was preparing to attend an incredibly exclusive $500 per ticket wine tasting event. It was being hosted by the parents of her very wealthy new boyfriend, and she was desperate to impress them with her refined palate. That same afternoon, I brought home a small glass jar from my university laboratory. It was filled with freeze-dried miracle berries. The miracle berry is a rare tropical plant that contains a harmless, natural protein called miraculin. If you chew on the berry, the protein temporarily coats your tongue and completely alters your taste buds. For the next 2 hours, anything highly acidic or sour will taste like pure, overwhelming sugar. Because the freeze-dried berries look exactly like expensive artisan red candies, I knew Victoria would not be able to resist them. I left the glass jar right on the center of the kitchen island and went to my bedroom. Sure enough, right before her wealthy boyfriend picked her up, I heard Victoria open the jar. She greedily chewed up a massive handful of the berries, assuming they were just luxury sweets. 30 minutes later, Victoria was sitting at a perfectly decorated table with her boyfriend's elite family. The master wine expert poured everyone a glass of a highly acidic, incredibly rare vintage dry wine. It was supposed to be the highlight of the entire evening. Everyone at the table took a slow sip and murmured about the complex dry flavor. Then, Victoria took a massive gulp. Because the miracle berry protein was actively coating her tongue, the highly acidic vintage wine tasted exactly like cheap, overly sweet children's grape soda. Victoria immediately spit the wine back into her glass. She loudly scoffed and accused the master wine expert of trying to scam everyone by pouring discount supermarket juice into a fancy bottle. The entire table went dead silent. Her boyfriend's parents were completely insulted, and the master wine expert was absolutely furious. Victoria confidently told them her palate was perfect and doubled down, demanding they bring out the real vintage wine. Her boyfriend was so incredibly humiliated by her aggressive, classless behavior that he actually asked her to leave the event early, and he broke up with her the very next morning. Victoria came home sobbing. When she angrily tried to drink a glass of pure lemon juice to calm her stomach and realized it tasted like sweet lemonade, she finally figured out what had happened. She stormed into my room, screaming that I'd poisoned her and ruined her chance at marrying into a wealthy family. I simply smiled and reminded her that if she had not stolen my specialty laboratory supplies, she would still have a boyfriend. Now, she is demanding that I write a formal apology letter to the wealthy family, but I absolutely refuse.